With the Final Fantasy XV demo out, fans are already mining the game for secrets and hints of what's to come. There's a large area to play around in, but in the distance there are landmarks that are just begging to be explored. Unfortunately, there's no way to reach it, right? Well, thanks to the efforts of YouTubers Base Squall and More Use, it turns out there's a way to get out of bounds. Simply stand next to the blue line barring you from going further and wait for a car to come by. As it speeds past, jump in front of it, and if your timing is accurate, it will push you out of bounds. Some patience is required as the cars are incredibly infrequent. After you manage to do it, you can explore the outskirts at your leisure, though be careful not to leave the map entirely, as an error will occur, cause a game over, and take you back to your last save point. But just what is that landmark? While the game really hasn't said anything, there is one clue if you'll work your way up to it. Be careful, as jumping into the wrong area could get you stuck, but once you make it to the top and follow along the road, you'll see everything starting to look unfinished. Following through and continuing toward the landmark will have it rise above you, but there's a secret beneath, the Titan. And while it's cool to just find it for the sake of finding it, there obviously has to be meaning to it. Well, there is, but a lot of it just creates further mysteries. Thanks to the opening description at the beginning of the demo, we know that Noctis's group is heading for a place called Kothis before their car broke down. But this same description also states that something called the Disc was well out of walking distance, which is what makes the focal point of the demo raising money to have Sydney fix the car. What is the Disc though? Could it be this landmark? After all, it mentions the Titan, and that landmark is where we find Titan. But what is an Archaeon? Is this the new term for summons? I mean, Titan is a classic summon from previous Final Fantasies, and this Titan even has a similar appearance to that classic form. The demo does allow you to obtain another summon though, Ramuh. It's only referred to as an astral power, but it could officially be called an Archaeon. And judging by the sheer size of Ramuh, this wouldn't be a strange connection to make. So yeah, it looks like this portion of Final Fantasy XV will focus on obtaining Titan, though we think it's safe to say there will be quite the dungeon to get to it. We don't see signs of this in the demo of course, but running behind the Titan shows off pieces of landscape that resemble magma. There are very few answers, but it's all interesting nonetheless. At any rate, it seems like the summons will play a key part in this road trip that Noctis and his friends are taking. Thanks for watching, and be sure to stay tuned to GameXplain for more on Final Fantasy and other things gaming.